Yo guys, what's up? It's BadyTv here for BadyTv. I'm with my big brother. You guys may not know him. He's Donny Stax. Donny Stax, producer, songwriter, artist, load of other things as well. So I'm just basically want to know more about him, and I want you guys to know more about him as well. Donny Stax, welcome to the show, my man. Thank you for giving me your time, man, because I know you're busy doing loads of things.
All I gotta say right now is I feel like I need sunglasses.
Yeah, you need some. I know the light is too bright now.
This shit's bright.
Yeah, I know. So, where the hell do we start? You've got a new album coming out.
There's the artwork for it right
The artwork's there on the screen. It's called Legacy. How did that come about?
Well, about 3 and a bit years ago, I did an EP called The Invasion EP, which is on iTunes, and there's a couple of videos on the old YouTube. But yeah, I finished that and like sort of poured like my heart and soul into it, and
put loads of energy into it.
Yeah, a lot of energy. Like before that album, I was sort of in my finding myself stage of, I'd say, my rap career, because I'd started out making beats. Like the rap thing was like non-existent to start with. Like that had been dealt with in the teens and forgotten about. So I started producing, and I obviously as a starter I produced, say, like the first 7 or 8 beats that were as you'd expect, like this guy's just started making beats. But there was 2 or 3 beats that were like to this day that I listen back to and think, like, this is one of my favourite fucking joints, do you know what I mean? Man. So those beats for me were like, you're meant to do this. And then a couple of them beats then I ended up sending to a guy in America called Fieldhouse. He did a couple tunes, ended up doing a video to one of the tunes, and they just turned out like epic, you know what I mean? Like, they were like my idea of like hip hop, and although the times are moving on a little bit, like the sound that he created for those songs was just, I fell in love with, you know what I mean? And everything just like sort of tied up, and there was always backing from other people that were like the same sort of thoughts and ideas, like you shouldn't be making a beat of this quality at this stage of starting out. So there was always that factor that I felt like I was meant to be doing it, and progressed. But
yeah, you've been doing it for like 5 years now, isn't it?
No,
6 years?
It's like 6 or 7 years.
7
like,
years,
my SoundCloud bio still says like 3.5 years. When I send it to people, I laugh every time. Like, no, don't read the bio. Don't read the bio. I really gotta update the bio. But
man.
It's been a long time, but yeah, back to, I've gone on a massive tangent, but back to the story. Like, the album come from that. Like, it came to a point where I'd say that there was like a pinnacle moment of making beats, and actually no, I'm gonna go back. I'm just rambling on.
Get off your chest, man.
Right, yeah, so I was saying about the starting of the music and making the music thing and the beats, and it came a point where I was trying to give beats out to people, but as a starter out, like, not many people are that interested to listen, or
we don't know you.
And the people that do are either friends or and they offer the support, and sometimes like a friend's support is what you want to hear rather than what you should hear. But it came a point where I was like, I want to get people into the studio and I want to record people, and I ended up writing a verse and writing a song, and someone was like, yo, you should keep doing it. So I did, and I went more and
started just growing and stuff. Started
doing a lot of solo stuff, and then attention started coming to me. So I'd have people coming around for sessions like, wow, your beats are nice, or I like that track, and they'd come, and I ended up hooking up with a guy called Andy, and we did. Yeah,
you guys done like 2 albums, 2 EPs or something. You guys done body of work.
We done 2 like original albums together. We done a sort of like an EP together, but that was more of a him featuring me thing. Like he'd do the song and the music, and I'd do like a little verse here and there, and a little bit of production. But yeah, we did a lot of stuff together, and he sort of introduced me into going out and doing gigs and the live things, and for me that was the hardest part of it. Like when I first started, the idea of making beats, and then when the rapping and writing bars thing came in, there was a guy that came out called No Emotion. You remember him? Guy with the gold mask.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And I heavily gravitated to the idea of the anonymity of it, like because.
So is that when you got your masks? Because when I was coming to your studio at the time, you had that mask. Is it?
It's basically this.
Yeah. What, you painted it, isn't it?
No, this is
You had a white one, isn't it?
The plastic white ones you can get cheap.
Yeah, but
this was like a collectible thing, but yeah.